There was a time when the sky spoke to everyone, not in words, not in sound, but in purpose. Every child born into the world carried a light inside them. Some lights were gentle, warm, and quiet. Others burned fiercely, like stars that refused to be ignored. And when that light was strong, life felt lighter. The sky felt closer, and even the hardest days made sense. But as people grew older, something changed. The world became loud. Expectations grew heavy. Fear learned how to whisper convincingly. One by one, people stopped listening to the sky. They stopped trusting the light inside them. And when they gave up on their dreams, their light began to fade. This is not a story about heroes. It is not about destiny or chosen ones. This is a story about someone ordinary, someone who almost disappeared. His name was Aaron. Aaron lived in the lower city, where buildings were tall but hope was low, where people worked endlessly but dreamed carefully, because dreaming too much only made disappointment hurt more. Aaron didn't speak often, not because he had nothing to say, but because experience taught him that silence was safer. When he was younger, he dreamed freely. He dreamed of reaching the high towers, the places where the city touched the sky. But dreams demanded effort, and effort demanded belief. And belief was something life slowly took from him. Every failure reminded him of his limits. Every rejection felt like confirmation. Every closed door whispered the same lie. You are not enough. Aaron watched others rise while he stayed still. He watched time move forward without him, and without realizing it, his light grew faint. He woke up each day and did what was required. Nothing more, nothing less. Surviving, but not living. One night the city went dark, not because of broken machines, but because something deeper failed. Hope disappeared. The sky turned gray, heavy, unmoving. The air felt thick, as if the world itself was holding its breath. People stopped in their tracks, confused, afraid. A silence spread that felt unnatural. Aaron found himself standing on the old bridge, the one that separated the lower city from the unknown beyond. He didn't plan to be there. He didn't plan anything anymore. He stared down at the endless distance below him, not because he wanted to fall, but because he was tired of standing still, tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of carrying a light that seemed useless. For the first time, the thought crossed his mind that letting go might be easier than holding on. And then the sky moved, not violently, not suddenly, but deliberately. A calm presence filled the space around him. A voice, deep and steady, spoke without sound. Why are you still standing? Aaron didn't know how to answer. His throat tightened. His heart felt exposed. Finally, he whispered, because I don't know how to fall. The world shifted. The bridge disappeared. The city dissolved. Aaron found himself walking through memories, not the ones he cherished, but the ones he buried. Moments of failure replayed before him. Times he tried and fell short. Times he believed and was disappointed. Every memory carried the same weight: shame, regret, self-doubt. He wanted to turn away, but the memories followed him. Then something changed. He noticed that every painful memory had something in common. He had tried. Every scar came from effort. Every disappointment came from hope. Pain was not proof that he failed. Pain was proof that he cared. And for the first time, he understood something powerful. His light never disappeared. It was never destroyed. It was buried beneath fear. The memories softened. The darkness thinned. A small glow appeared within him, weak but real. Aaron reached out, not to escape the pain, but to accept it, and the light grew stronger. He returned to the city as the sky began to clear, not as someone special, not as someone chosen, but as someone awake. He didn't try to save the world. He didn't try to fix anyone else. He simply stood, even when it was uncomfortable, even when it was lonely, and that was enough. Others noticed, not his strength, but his honesty. Lights began to return, slowly, quietly, not from the sky, but from people. One decision at a time, one act of courage at a time. The city didn't become perfect, life didn't become easy, but meaning returned, and the sky listened again. The sky never abandoned humanity. Humanity abandoned itself. And maybe that is why you are here now. Not because you are broken, not because you are lost, but because something inside you is still listening, still waiting. As long as you are still here, your light is not gone. It is waiting for you to stand.